Okay.
Hi, I'm Anne Marie here with another installment of I Signed Up for the Show Team. What's next? Today I am really excited because Swede is going to be hitched today and driven in his cart that I've had for way too long. I am here with Erin, and she is going to be doing the honors of showing us how to put the harness on. She drives Saddlebreds, so this is a little bit different thing for her going on, and then how to bridle him and then hitch the cart. Layllah is here, and she's busy right now, but she's going to be doing the first drive, and then they're going to put me in the cart. So I'm going to start off and let you go, Erin.
All right.
So where to start?
So the first thing is you're going to put the surcingle on, which is the biggest piece.
Okay.
So that's this piece. And the surcingle has the attached crupper on this driving harness.
And the crupper is what goes under their tail.
Yes, so
okay.
this piece, this lays over his butt.
Okay.
And it has the crupper and the piece that goes behind his back legs.
Okay.
So there's the girth, which has the buckles on the longer side, that goes over his back.
Okay.
So you'll put the girth over his back and then slip on the back pad on top of his back, right behind the withers.
Do they sometimes call that a saddle?
Not that I have heard. I've always
Okay.
called it a driving harness or a surcingle.
Okay.
I mean, I won't speak for everybody.
Well, different ones have different names for the same thing.
And then this mess of lines is just your driving lines.
Okay.
So then I'm going to put the crupper over his
I'm
back
getting a
here.
little bit impatient here.
And then the crupper piece goes under the tail, and this is where you said, Anne-Marie, you don't want to get his little feathers in the crupper stuck in it. So you want to make sure that you're lifting the tail up
Okay.
and then putting it under, and then checking to make sure any of his small feathers are out of the crupper.
So it neither irritates him or wears it away.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I shall buckle the crupper. And we're going to keep this loose for him since he's not used to a whole lot of
Pressure there.
tension there. Alright, and then that is going to lay on his butt.
And we did, in advance of this, doing this, we did a little bit of fitting yesterday. So it
Yes.
should go rather more smoothly than
Yes.
yesterday.
Yes, hopefully. And then just make sure any of these lines aren't underneath your back pad.
Okay. And the lines are reins, but when you drive, they're lines.
Yes. And then for the girth,
Okay.
there's two straps. So you have your French tug strap, and then you have your girth strap. The girth one is the slightly thicker one, so the one dangling is thinner. This is your French tug. This
What-
is your girth,
Why do they call it a French tug?
because it straps.
To the...
It straps here to your shaft holders.
Okay.
Otherwise, our regular one wraps around your shaft.
Oh,
and then you
hey.
do it separately. The only one you want to buckle right now is the girth.
Okay.
So you can put that to the loosest one or second hole, whatever you can.
So it's just to keep it on at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then this one you can let dangle the
Okay.
French.
And the line looks like it unwrapped from the hook here. So
Yes.
I'm just going to put that through again.
And then when that is all on, we will
Okay.
grab our breast collar.
Okay. And this one is split,
Yes, this is a split one.
which is
So
kind
it's
of...
gonna go over his neck.
Now, and you told me that, okay, well, we'll get it hooked first.
Yep.
Attach, and then we'll go to the next point. Don't be so wooed. Yeah. There, that looks nice.
Hooks there.
And so these are the tugs.
Gosh. These are the traces.
Traces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So then the traces, I told you yesterday you're going to put them underneath your shaft holder,
Okay.
and then you're going to string them through the
That ring in the back.
ring of the...
Okay, so underneath the shaft holder. Not tugs, traces, okay.
Yep, these are the traces.
Okay.
The tug is what holds it down.
Oh,
So the tug, this is your shaft holder.
okay.
This, what holds
Is
it
the
down
tug.
is your tug.
Oh, okay.
And then these, yep, these are your traces, so that's gonna go there.
You know, I was thinking about those rings yesterday and those extra straps.
Okay, and then your lines, you can put your line through the loop
Okay.
on your breast collar, which is kind of like your martingale. And
Okay.
this is just to hold your lines up.
So we're gonna click that.
Yep. And then we should.
Oh, wait, I have to go through first and then click it. Okay.
Yep.
So when we put the bridle on
And then
it.
I'm just gonna make sure your lines are untangled and they're
Yes.
free. And we can put these lines through
The ring on his,
the ring on the crupper.
there we go. Okay, so,
And then we just put it through the largest ring.
okay. And what is this? Do you remember what this is called? This isn't an evener, is it?
This piece I do not know exactly what it's called.
Okay.
Saddlebreds do not use it.
Right.
I'm just gonna put that extra piece up there.
We'll make note that Swede is the only non-saddlebred horse here, so Erin's doing a little, something a little bit out of her usual.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna grab a simple cavesson.
There we go. Now you were telling me that this piece, the extra piece we're gonna see here is a cavesson.
Yep, so
And-
this is the cavesson and nose band that you see in English bridles.
Right. And the reason that you do that is because it's opening his mouth, which he was doing yesterday.
Yep.
That keeps his mouth shut, and then the bit won't go over his tongue and
Yep.
Cause-
And more than necessarily keeping the mouth shut, it's just gonna, if he opens the mouth, it's just gonna give him something to, like some pressure to feel on
Right.
the jaw.
right.
So it encourages him to keep it shut.
Good boy.
It's not gonna keep his mouth closed per se all the time.
Right. Hold still. A little fart. Well, our unwilling participant.
He's like, I'm gone.
Yeah. Yeah, we did this yesterday, Erin.
But he didn't do any work yesterday.
Yeah. Well. And so I took the bridle home yesterday because it was rather stiff and the blinders were really kind of snug. And I put a really tight tube between them to kind of stretch them a little bit.
Oh, that was smart.
So,
Yeah, hopefully it's better. And I'm gonna put this curved chain pretty loose. 'cause
Okay.
I'm sure he's not used to anything like.
real tight. And so what you were telling me yesterday with the curved chain, on a bit,
Mark.
the closed part of the curved chain will be on the off side, and the hook side will be on your left side.
Yes, the open side is
Marley.
your side, the left side, and then the closed side is on the opposite. So it should be
Marley.
away from you.
Oh, we've got a co-star here. Marley's adding her commentary.
She's working.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's better. It's still a little close on this one.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
It's definitely better.
yeah.
Okay. All right, so we shall go
Into the arena.
to hook him.
Okay.
Do you want me to get the cart down? Yeah. if you wanna grab it.
He had a little bit of playtime, Erin, before, as you saw. We free lunged him and stuff. Whoops, we lost the line here. So I'd like to say that he had been up with my friend Jacob Sharpie up in Whiffy for his driver ed refresher course. And so I think Jacob's going to be really excited because he keeps saying, hitch that thing, hitch that thing. So this is gonna make him happy. He did a really job. He drove as a young horse, but it had probably been 10 years at least since he had been driven. So,
Do you want to stand in front of it?
yes.
And I can show how.
And this is a butterfly bed.
So
Oh my goodness.
and then it goes through the shaft holder around on that side. Yep.
You might
That
catch.
goes through there. And then these you put onto.
Don't bite me.
Usually you're going with these like this. I'm gonna give it a second just to see because it should be up, but it should be.
Don't.
Yep. It should. Otherwise, what you can do is you should go like this. See how that's going. But it goes. Turn it to the side. See how it's through the side. Yep. And then this is so when his chest moves, this moves slightly.
What was that, Erin? Something is smooth when his chest moves?
Yeah, so this piece on the back of your cart moves slightly when his chest moves.
That's the evener.
Yes,
Wow,
that is
yeah.
the evener. I'm actually going to put it on 2. And you don't want it too tight, but you don't want it too loose either.
Right.
So I put it on 2. So right in the middle there. And then this is where you're gonna secure down your French tugs here.
Okay.
And this, just see how this was like this at first?
Yes.
And then I put it underneath, and now I'm gonna.
Now it goes over the trace.
Yes.
Okay.
So that trace should be underneath that
tug.
tug. And then you can secure the tug and then tighten your girth
Okay.
if need be. Marley.
Watch your feet, Erin.
Okay. So then,
What about this? This side?
oh, I think that there only is one buckle. So this is good.
No. So you buckle on the left again. This is already like sand, so.
We're gonna put this on the first one so that, because I don't want those shafts to scooch back.
This cart was made in Columbus, Wisconsin, the old colonial cart company, which became the Fry Cart Company. So it's vintage.
On the tightest one, sorry.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
And that directly correlates to how far this can go back to.
Okay.
So to make this longer, you put it to the longest, the farthest one.
There. Yep.
But then your shafts are gonna slip back. So you want your shaft to be about here. You want the shaft to not go super far in front of his shoulder.
Is this pretty good then?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So this is pretty good. I wouldn't want your shafts to be much farther back or
Forward, either way.
forward. And you just have to have that tug tight enough that it's gonna stay close to his body.
Okay.
You don't want it to have that too much movement.
Right.
Away
Well,
from
you don't want it slapping him, in other words.
Yeah, you can
Right.
get in, Layllah. It looks good. And then on this side, you can see it's the same. There's not too much movement to
Right.
it. And that shaft will just stay right by his side. You can shorten up.
I'm going to get out of the way then.
Sure.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. In
I
front.
would like to release
Yeah.
your bridle.
In front, please.
Just because he likes to move down.
Now, how much pressure or tension or whatever do you put on the lines? Just enough to, oh my
Enough to steer, and with carts, you never want their head to go down like much lower than what he's got it at.
God. Okay.
And with your cart, it's nice because it's
Hey,
the
you.
shaft doesn't extend past the shoulder blade.
Right.
And when those shafts do extend past the shoulder blade, you have to be careful not to get your line hooked around the shaft.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like you're going to have any problems with how your cart fits in. It's good.
That it was just kind of already moved when I got that cart.
Yeah.
So,
If you have problems with your cart, like your shaft holder slipping or anything, you can always get shaft stoppers.
okay. Oh, sure.
order for them like to turn tight, you have to leave a large area for yourself to turn or steer or anything like that.
Like driving my bus versus driving the car.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you have to leave room not only for him, but for your cart.
Right.
And keep in mind that he can't really turn his hip to turn sharp.
Right.
He can only turn as much as his front shoulders can turn.
We'll let him.
Are you ready to trot, Layllah?
Oh my gosh. Could he be any cuter?
He is really here. We need a slave. Yeah, the harness does fit him pretty nicely. It looks good. I'm glad we fit it yesterday, and
You know that we could get right to it. Yeah.
it looks good.
And I know when you're in the arena, you cross on a diagonal.
Yep, so Layllah, you can reverse to the middle. So we call it reversing to the middle, but
Okay.
you just, you come through, watch out, because she's gonna come through the middle.
Right where you
Just turn around, so this gives you the most room for the horse to turn around.
Oh my gosh. You did that like a champ. Oh my god. She doesn't even look like she's hardly doing anything with the lines, but I mean, he's stepping out. He's not.
Yes. And, yeah, and Layllah, for the most part, are you mostly just steering him? Are you mostly just steering him, Layllah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So see, she's kind of keeping him out of the, like, going really far in the
Right,
corners.
right.
You don't want to go super far in the corners.
Right. What are the things that you should be able to do with him? He should be able to stop and back, I'm thinking.
That's
More of a,
You
a
question.
pleasure
I don't know what
driving
they
thing.
have to do with that.
It ain't a saddlebred, I don't know. Oh, that's a nice jog right there.
I would keep taking that throttle home and keep putting that
Okay, okay. And then what about a whip? I have a buggy whip somewhere. What I have learned is that you don't hit them with the lines, because if the lines happen to fly and hit them, that they think that's the cue. You use your buggy whip.
Yep, and you can hit him on the butt, but if he doesn't like hitting on the butt, I've also seen people hit the shaft.
Oh, the shaft, that's a good idea.
You can reverse back through the middle, Layllah.
And I do have a whip holder on there, so, oh, look at how cute he is. I can't stand it.
Go.
You look adorable too, Layllah.
Thank you.
You look Amish.
Very.
With the overall.
With the, right, exactly. All she needs is a hat.
Yeah. All right, and then you can go him down to a walk. And then we can put Anne-Marie in the cart.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, just like driving a bus as opposed to a car.
Okay, all right.
Just more room. It's not hard, just more room for
More room,
everything.
okay, all right. So, and you get in and out on the right side.
Yes, the side, or the left side. So they get
Well,
in and out
I
on this
think
side.
I think with pleasure driving,
Oh, do
they
they?
get in on the right, I think.
I've always heard that this side is the driver's side. Because the French tug is on this side. your
Oh,
driver's
well,
side.
it would make sense, and here's the whip. Okay, so you're gonna exit, and I'll, okay, so I've got my,
If you want to give me.
oh my gosh,
And then you're gonna tuck this under your butt.
under my butt?
Yes.
Yep, you don't want the remainder of those lines to get under a tire. So that's why you sit on the remainder of your lines so you can keep them.
Okay,
Marley.
Marley,
Shut
okay,
up.
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
And sweet, and walk.
Marley.
This is
Stop. Marley, come here. Come on, get over here. Bird dog. And then if he's like yanking down on you, you can just bump, and then release the bridle.
Okay.
Like go left, right, and then release. and it should pick his head up, kind of keep him.
Is he a little low?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Gary's a little low, so you can just bump left, bump right, and then keep kind of doing it with your hands so that his head is gonna stay up.
It's like, close those doors, I don't want to give it. Please get the stage.
And when you're feeling comfortable, you can let him jog.
Okay.
Just keep his head straight. So see how his head, yep, there
Yeah.
you go.
And I'm a little close to the wall here. Sweet and trot. Trot. Oh my gosh. Oh.
So there you go, just work your bridle and kind of keep your corners so that you're not going deep in the corner and you're staying a little bit off the tail.
Oh my God. Ooh. Good boy.
Perfect. And then you can reverse through the middle when you're ready.
Okay.
Just steer a straight line through the middle at a diagonal. Marley, move.
And you just what to do.
Yep.
And his first rodeo. He likes to boogie. Oh my gosh, this is spectacular. Good boy. Yep. Good boy.
Nice job.
I'm going to walk in. Sweet and walk. Good boy. Sweet and move. Good boy. Sweet and back. 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 Good boy. And who? And who? I think that should do it. Because then now we have to unharness him. So
Yep,
now
so-
we have to go,
Bring him to the middle.
okay, sweet and walk. Oops, and walk. No, walk. Move. Move.
And if he ever pulls down on you hard, I would bump him off.
Bump him again? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now,
So then you can exit the cart.
who?
Mark, stop. Stop.
Okay.
Okay.
So now,
Marley.
and
Yeah,
on this side, please.
Mark.
Oh, she wants to add her 2 cents.
just so you know, Anne-Marie, this is very low on battery.
Okay, well,
So then I'm undoing the tug, or the French tug that holds your
Okay.
shaft in. And then to get the cart unattached, you'll undo your traces.
okay.
So undo your traces on each side. It's strung through the leather
Okay.
on the shaft. So undo that.
Okay.
Just want to take it out of there.
Stop.
And then I'll do that same thing on the other side. I'll undo the trace. Marley, why are you so weird?
It's really low? Ken?
Hmm?
It's really low?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to just slide it away.
Oh, right away. Oh, look at that. Perfect.
You should kind of know everything if your battery's low. That's kind of...
The end of it. Anything else you want to add, Erin?
Nope.
I
That's
really
it.
want to thank you for doing this. I know this was a day and a week
Yes.
for you, so thank you very much.
Yes.
And if you have any questions, put them in the comments, and we can ask Erin to help out with the answers, because I won't know them. So thank you very much. Okay. Oh, sweet.